Okay, so in this video we'll do a recap of the end of the first question. Okay, we'll walk through the second question and we'll do the third question together. Okay, so where we got cut off was somewhere in here. Okay, we had listed our formula and I had actually written it wrong, so we got to fix that. Okay, it was time is distance over speed. Okay, speed starting with a V. Okay, because I mean speed should start with a V, sure, why not? Like vroom. Okay, vroom, vroom, vroom. So time was written in our variables here from the question, 1,534 kilometers divided by 456 kilometers per hour. Okay, and you needed to put the lowest number for significant digits. In this question, there's only 3. Okay, so this one has 1, 2, 3, 4 significant digits. This one has 3, 1, 2, 3. So we can only have 3 significant digits at the most. We always pick the lowest number. Okay, so first we always write out the whole number. Okay, 3.364, blah, blah, blah. And that's in hours, but we asked minutes. Okay, so let's start by figuring out significant digits for the time here was 3.36 hours. Okay, but we left our number in our calculator. I used to know, but it was there before. Okay, and we times it by 60 to get how many minutes we needed. So this number times 60 was this number, 201, blah, blah, blah. This is a decimal here, not there. That's a dot, that shouldn't be there. Okay, and it said only 3 significant digits, right? So we can only have 3. So it's not 201.8, 201.84. Okay, it said 3 significant digits. So we're going to round that to 202. 202 minutes, which was the right answer according to our answer sheet. Okay, so the second question we worked through was about this electric train. So it's traveling at an average velocity of 6.9 meters per second east. Okay, this means east when it's a little e in brackets for 4 seconds. Then we're supposed to calculate the displacement of the train. So is this the first time? If this is the first time you're watching it, pause it here, try it on your own, and then look at the answers. Okay, so walking through it after you've tried it, we listed our variables. That's the first step. So velocity is the same thing as speed in terms of letters, but you put a little arrow on top. Same thing with displacement. Okay, it's kind of like distance, but has direction. And then time. So our velocity from the question was 6.9 meters per second. We always put the units. Then we have meters and seconds that we're looking for. Okay, so we have 4 seconds. And you always keep the decimals, right? Next step, put the formula. Okay, and see, I almost messed up. Okay, I just about put the time underneath, but it's multiplied. I double checked my formula sheet. So displacement is velocity times time. We plug in our numbers. The arrow's pretty, sure, why not? Okay, 6.9 meters per second from here times 4 seconds. Ask the calculator. Okay, or do it in your head if you're that good at math. And you get an answer of 27.6 meters, putting the units. Okay, now let's check our significant digits. 2 here, 2 here. So we can only have 2 in our answer. So our displacement is going to round from 27.6 to 28. And we're going to make sure we put meters. And because we're working with one with a little arrow, we have to say the displacement in which direction, and that was east. Okay, this next question we're working on together has to do with acceleration. Okay, so we added acceleration to our formula sheet. Okay, so if this is your first time with the video, pause it, write these down. This is your main formula, and this is the different versions of them all rearranged. Okay, so pause it for a minute to write it all down. Good job, welcome back. Okay, so we're working with acceleration, velocity, time. Okay, so let's list our variables. We have a number here, a number here. Okay, and it's asking us for the acceleration. So I'm going to use blue, so it's erasable, because this is a cool erasable pen. So it says speeds up to, starts from rest. That means it's speeding up. Okay, so we have a change in velocity. Okay, so that says 20 meters per second, and this is our time. How do I know? Because it's measured in seconds. Okay, and then it wants to know the acceleration. And we don't know what that is yet, but we know it's going to be measured in meters per second squared. Okay, what's that? That's step 1. List your variables. Step 2, write the formula. And if you can line it up so all the equal signs are like straight, you're going to find that's a good habit to get into. So our formula for acceleration was velocity divided by time. Step 3 was put the numbers in, plug the numbers. Again, let's keep it all on one page. So we had 20, always keeping all the decimals that we need. Okay, and we could probably do that in our heads. I think it's 2.5, but let's check. 20 divided by 8. Yeah, 2.5. Okay, so 2.5 meters per second squared. Now let's check if that's the right amount of significant digits. Okay, so there's 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's only 2 in my answer, so that means I actually need to add a 0. I know, weird, right? Usually we round things up. This one we actually need to add a little bit of detail. Okay, always got to check those. Okay, so answer in a box with significant digits, and then your sentence would say the acceleration of the car is 2.5. Okay, and the next question you were asked to do is from your textbook. Okay, so we had these practice problems about an ocean wave, an airplane, and an electric train. Okay, so you're working on those, and I will post the solutions right away.